Hi children, come we'll see the second chapter, money transactions. Money transactions, okay. Come we'll see that. So what is this money transactions, children? See, we are going to a shop, okay, and we are buying something and we are giving money, okay, and we are getting the product what we want, okay, and after that if the change, what the shopkeeper will give the change, okay, he will return the amount. That is called what? Giving money and taking something, okay, taking the remaining money is called what? Money transactions. That is what? Money transactions. Giving and taking of money is called what? Money transactions, okay. Come we will see that in that what the cost of how much, okay, if yeah, one chocolate how many, 5 rupees means how many chocolates, for 10 chocolates what is the cost of 10 chocolates, like that we will learn, no, all those things are about money transactions. What are the cost of this much amount, what is the cost of that much amount, okay, those things. Understood? What is the loss, what is the profit, okay, what is the interest, those things and all, no, these are all about money transactions, okay. Understood, children? So in this chapter we are going to learn about multiples method, profit and loss, simple interest, okay. Come children, we will see the first thing, multiples method. What? Multiples method, okay. Come we will see one example. Look here, what is multiple method? Look here, see here, first example. At a tea stall, okay, the price of 5 cups of tea is 30 rupees. Find the price of 9 cups of tea. So what we know, okay, at a tea stall we know usually we will buy 5 cups of tea, okay, that we know the cost will be 30. If 4 more person what came to your house means, so how to calculate the what is the cost of that much 9 cups instead of 5 cups? What's the cost of 9 cups of tea? How to calculate that, children? So that you should know how to calculate that. For that you should know how, what it will be very useful in your life, no. So that these things are very important, okay. These mathematical what chapters are very important for your present life also, okay. Understood? Practical life also, understood. So that you should be very what? You should show interest in learning maths, okay. Come we will see how to find the cost of 9 cups of tea, okay. See, instead of finding 1 cup of tea like in unitary method that we saw in 4th standard, no, here it is different, okay. We are going to find out 9 cups of tea, the price of 9 cups of tea by the price of 5 cups of tea. See, the price of 5 cups of tea is equal to 30 rupees. So, the price of 9 cups of tea is equal to 30 into 9 by 5. We are taking, see here 5 cups, here 9 cups. So, 9 by, we want 9 cups tea, no. So, 9 by 5, okay. And by simplifying it, we will get 54 rupees, okay. Okay, 5 ones are 5, 5 6 are 30, 6 9s are 54. Understood, children? So, this is about what? A multiples method. What it is called? Multiples method. Okay. Look here, we will see one more example. In a factory, 2800 toys are produced in 7 days. How many toys will be produced in 11 days? Okay. See, in 7 days, the number of toys produced is 2800. In 11 days, the number of toys produced is equal to, see, 7 days we know, we want 11 days. So, 11 by 7 into 2800. That is nothing but 4400 toys. We are what? How many toys will be produced in the factory in 11 days? 4400. Understood, children? Come, we will do the assignment sum so that you can understand easily. Okay? We will do the assignment sum. Go to next page. Assignment 1, solve the following examples by multiples method. Okay, solve the following examples by what? Read the question properly so that you can answer exactly. Okay, solve the following examples by multiple method. See, first one, 2 kg of grapes cost 90 rupees. Find the cost of 5 kg of grapes. What we should do? The cost, okay, the cost of 2 kg of grapes, okay, is equal to how much? 90 rupees. So, what we want? The cost of 5 kg. The cost of 5 kg of grapes, okay, is equal to, that is 2 and 5. We know no, here 2, here 5. So, is equal to how much? 90 into 5 by 2, okay. That is nothing but, see, we can simplify it. 2 ones are 2, 2 45s are 90, okay. Understood, children? Now, 45 into 5, 5 5s are 25, 2 as a carry, 5 4s are 20, 225. So, what is the cost of 5 kilograms of grapes? The cost of 5 kg of grapes is rupees 225. Understood, children? Oh, nice, no? So, this is about multiples method. What? Multiples method. Come to next page, children. Come, we will see profit and loss. Okay, profit and loss. Concept of profit and loss. See, how does a shopkeeper earn his livelihood? See, how does a shopkeeper earn for his livelihood? See, for his what? Expenditures. To buy what? To buy the things. Okay, to buy clothes, whatever he need for his life. No, to give rent to the building or to buy food items. Okay, how he can, a shopkeeper can earn by doing this, what? By keeping a shop. See, a shopkeeper purchases articles from wholesalers at a lower price. Wholesale dealers that you know, no, they will sell the items, okay, in lower price. Okay, in a large quantity they will sell. They won't give small what? One item. Okay, they will say what? Sell the, if you take pencil, what? Pencils and all, they won't sell it single pencil. Okay, they will sell in a big box like that. Okay, that is about a wholesaler. Okay, so this shopkeeper purchase the articles from that wholesalers at a lower price, okay, and sells them to the customers at a higher price. Okay, and sells them to the customer to a higher price. That is why most of the people buy at the wholesale price only. Okay, because they can get at lower price, no? Yeah, okay. But all the things we can't able to go, what? Because wholesalers shops will be far away from us. So for that we can't go there. Okay, that's why we are going to shops and we are purchasing the things. Okay, understood. So in this manner, this shopkeeper earn his livelihood. Okay, earn money for his life. Okay, so by what? Purchasing the articles for lower prices at wholesalers and selling them at higher prices at customers, he is earning, the shopkeeper is earning for his livelihood. Okay, see, if the selling price, that is we will take it as SP, okay, is more than the cost price CP, okay, then the difference between the selling price and the cost price is the profit. Okay, understood, children? So what is the profit? The difference between the what? Selling price and the cost price. Okay, selling price. See, SP we will take it as S dot P. Okay, and the cost price we take it as C dot P. Okay, selling price, cost price is the nothing but the price that the shopkeeper purchased the article. Okay, understood? The difference between the selling price and the cost price is the profit. Okay, understood? Because the shopkeeper purchased the article for lower price. Okay, and selling it for higher price. So the difference will be the profit. The amount that he gets, no, that will be the profit. Okay. If the cost price is more than the selling price, then the difference between the cost price and the selling price is the loss. See, cost price minus selling price is the loss. See, if you, for example, if you take a pencil, okay, the shopkeeper bought it for 3 rupees and he sells it for 5 rupees, means 2 rupees will be the profit for him. Okay, understood, children? he purchased it for 3 rupees and he sold it for 5 rupees means 2 rupees he got as a profit. Okay. Using that money he can spend his life. Okay. See, if he purchased it for 3 rupees and if he sell it for 2 rupees means that will be a loss, no children. So, why the shopkeeper is doing like that? Because see, he can't able to sell anything, no customers is there at his shop. So, he decided to sell it in lower price even though if it is loss. Okay. In that place, that is the meaning of loss. Okay. If he purchase the pencil for the 3 rupees and if you sell it for 2 rupees, then 1 rupee will be the loss for the shopkeeper. That is about what? Loss. Understood, children? Okay. So, when we talk of profit and loss, usually we consider a businessman or a shopkeeper. Okay. When we talk about loss or profit, we will consider about a shopkeeper or a businessman. Okay. However, we can consider transactions carried out by any individual. Okay. We can also consider transactions carried out by any individual. Even we can take us also. Okay. If you purchase a thing for lower price in an offer price compared to the market price, that will be a profit for us, no children. So that we can consider us also. Okay. Come, we will see the sums related to this profit and loss. See here, come we will see the example. Find the profit when cost price is rupees 4,575 and selling price is rupees 5,930. So, you should know the formulas. These two formulas are very important. Okay. Selling price minus cost price is profit. So, and cost price minus selling price is loss. Okay. So, what they are asking? Profit. We want to find the profit. Okay. See, we know profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Okay. So, apply it and we will find the profit as rupees 1,355. Okay. So, that is that much amount is the profit here. Okay. And you find the loss. We know loss is equal to what? Cost price minus selling price. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. That is nothing but rupees what? You apply it and you will get the answer as 11 rupees as the loss. Okay. Now, we will the third example. Find the profit or loss. We should find the profit, whether it is a profit or loss when cost price is 4,500 and selling price is 4,729. First, we should observe, children. We should observe what is the cost price and what is the selling price. What is the cost price? 4,500. So, he purchased it for 4,500. Cost price is the purchasing price. Okay. Selling price is 4,729. So, he sold it for a greater amount only, no. That is why we can observe that selling price is greater than cost price. So, it is a profit. So, there is a profit. So, profit we know selling price minus cost price, that is 229 is the profit for the shopkeeper. Understood, children? Okay, so what we should do? We should how to find whether it is a profit or loss for the shopkeeper? We should find whether the selling price is greater than, if the selling price is greater than the cost price, then it will be a profit. If the selling price is less than the cost price, then it is a loss. Okay. Understood, children? Come, we will do the assignment sums in the next page. Assignment 2, 2 sums, it has been done for you. Come, we will go to the third sum. Okay. See, what is the question is, what we should do? We should find whether it is a find the profit or loss. Find the profit or loss. Okay. Come, we will go to the third sum. Look here, cost price is 400 rupees. Selling price is 522. We know selling price is greater than. Since selling price is greater than cost price, there is a profit. See, there is profit. Okay, understood, children? See, if selling price is greater than, that is cost price is purchasing price, selling price is selling price. Okay. So, selling price is greater than cost price, there is a profit. So, that now we are going to find the Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. That is nothing but 522 rupees minus 400 rupees. That is nothing but how much profit? 122 is the profit. How nice, no children? See, 522 minus 400. How much? 122. Understood? Clear, no children? Come, we will go to the next sum. Look here. Fourth sum. Cost price is 220 rupees. Selling price is 215 rupees. So, selling price is less than cost price. So, there is a loss. See, the shopkeeper bought the item for 220 rupees, but he sold it for 215 rupees. So, it is a loss, no? There is loss. So, now we should find the loss now. Loss is equal to cost price minus selling price. That is, what is the cost price? Rupees 220 minus rupees 215. That is nothing but rupees 5 rupees is the loss. How much? 5 rupees will be the loss. So, what is the loss? 5 rupees. Understood, children? Okay. So, you understood the concept now, children. So, in this way you should do the remaining sums. Come, we will go to the next page. Second main, complete the following table by calculating the profit or loss. So, we should find whether it is a profit or loss. Okay. See here, cost price are given, selling price are given. Okay. We should find whether that is a profit or a loss. Okay. Come, we will by observing it. Okay. Look here, cost price is 123 rupees. Selling price is 145 rupees. So, we know. Okay, 100 selling price is greater than cost price. So, it is a profit. So, selling price minus cost price is, that is nothing, rupees 145 minus rupees 123 is how much? What is the profit, children? That is how much? 22 rupees will be the profit. Okay. Understood, children? Rupees 22 is the profit. So, you should observe the cost price and selling price. Okay. And you know, if selling price is greater than cost price, it is a profit. If selling price is less than cost price, then it will be a loss. Understood? Come, we will go to next page and we will see the next main. Do the remaining sums. Okay. Understand the concept and do it like that. See here, children. Complete the following table by writing the selling price. Okay. Complete the following table by writing the selling price. Now, we know cost price, we know profit or loss, we know. Okay. Whether it is a profit, they will write like this. Whether it is a loss, they will write like this. So, what we should do? We should find the selling price. Okay. Come, we will see here. Cost price is 400. Okay. And the loss, profit is 70 rupees. What is the cost price? The shopkeeper purchased what? The article for 400 rupees and he got a profit of 70 rupees. So, what is the selling price? 470. That we know, no children? Yes, okay. Understood. Now, see here the next one. See, what is the cost price? 275 rupees and he got a profit of 25 rupees. So, what is the selling price? So, what we should do? We should add the cost price and the profit. Okay. Cost price and the profit, if you add, you will get the selling price. That is 275 plus 25. Rupees 275 plus rupees 25, that is nothing but rupees 300. Understood, children? See? Come here, we will see the next one. See, what is the cost price? 170 is the cost price. Okay, that is 170 rupees. And he got a loss of rupees 5. So, what is the selling price? What we should do? We should from the cost price we should subtract the loss. Okay. See, rupees 170 minus rupees 5, that is nothing but rupees 165. Okay. Understood, children? See what we should do, if it is a what profit, we should add it to the cost price. Okay, to get the selling price, if it is a profit, we should add the profit amount to the cost price. If it is a loss, we should subtract the loss amount from the cost price. Okay, understood? Come, we will see the next main. Okay, complete the following table by writing the cost price. So, now we are going to write the cost price. Okay, see here, first one, selling price is 300. Okay, and the profit is what? 25 rupees 50 paise. So, what is the cost price? Okay, what is the cost price? What we should do? See, cost price we want to know, selling price 300 and he got a profit of this much. So, we should subtract what is the selling price 300, okay, and subtract the profit amount 25 rupees 50 paise. So, what is the cost price? Come, we will do this. So, if you subtract what 25 rupees 50 paise from 300, you will get rupees 274 rupees 50 paise. So, this will be the cost price. Okay, understood children? Okay, what amount you selling price, how much you what? See, come, we will see the next one. Look here, see second one, selling price is rupees 680 and the loss occurs what, how much? 30 rupees. So, what is the cost price? Okay, see, so what you should do for this to get the cost price, you should add the selling price and the loss. Understand the concept. See here, rupees 680 plus rupees 30, that is nothing but rupees 710. So, you purchased it for 710, but you sell it for 680, then it will be a loss, no? So, 30 rupees will be the loss. Understood children? So, understand the concept, then it will be easy for you. Okay. Otherwise, use the formulas, this one. See here, USP, selling price minus cost price is equal to the profit. Okay. So, if you get any of this, okay, you can find the profit, and what, cost price minus selling price is equal to loss. So, you can use this formula also. If you do not know what, see here you can apply this formula also. See here what are given, selling price and profit are given here. You want the cost price. So, you can use this, selling price and profit are given, you can find the cost price by adding profit to the selling price. So, use this formula also, you can use this formula. Understood children? So, in this way you can find. So, look here third one, selling price and profit are given. So, you can, what you want the cost price, selling price and profit are given, you want the cost price, no. So, what you should do? Take the cost price this side and profit this side. So, selling price minus profit will give you cost price. Understood?